I want to talk again a little bit about ANBL. The training and programming that they provide, as I've stated in the past, are beautiful, beautiful. Certainly not put forward in any way. There's no follow-up on it in any way. Imagine the thousands and thousands of dollars spent in these programs. And I mean thousands. One of my trips alone for one of our sessions, so imagine what the woman cost in the first place. Okay, because we had days of this, okay? And my hotel room was like a double room. It had a living room and a bedroom. I got to set up and do my exercises right there in the hotel room. It was friggin' beautiful. It was amazing. Each individual had their own hotel room on top of the programming, on top of the food, on top of the travel. None of this put forward in their day-to-day lives or enforced in any which way, shape, or form. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And then because they exist, each year they have a get-together where they discuss all kinds of things. They've got all kinds. It looks like multi-opportunity. They have people set up at tables. It looks like people have, you know what I mean? It's people getting themselves out there like it's really doing anything. When you bring your face to ANBL, it's dropping at the end of the conference. Nobody's going to carry on, wayward son. Nobody's going to fucking carry your business or fucking make you think that you've been heard or anything like that. It literally was about the booze. Not just from June's perspective, from her perspective and what she could see. Right? Those booths that were set up, people all come and blah, blah, blah. This, you know what I mean? Like, come on. I'm not saying they paid for their accommodations, but they paid for each of ours and theirs. Even if they lived in the fucking area. Didn't matter. They got all kinds paid for. Got all kinds paid for. Because that's the way they roll. So during this conference, there's food like you don't understand. Drinks, all free. Get smashed. Everybody was smashed by the end of the night. I was so sick the next day, I didn't even make the most important part of the conference. Didn't even make it. I was smashed. Not on account of, I blamed it on my social anxiety, but knowing what I know now, there was a whole lot of stuff that was causing that intense. You know, somebody didn't like her explaining that part, apparently. But anyway, they also had sent us from restaurant to restaurant, food and drink. One had the entree, the next one had your lunch, the next one had and there was desserts, and there was at a different place, each of them. All paid for, many groups going from place to place. They're splattering around. Product knowledge, they call it. And they've got product advisors. Guess how far that has gone? At the East Point store, let me tell you, Alex worked hard to be heard. He did a lot. People loved him because he was charming. What did they take home at the end of the day? And then there was Jake. Felt completely unheard. He left the product advisor position and went into management just simply because it was a better route. He was wasting his brain in the position he was in. Nobody listened to fuck all. Myself and Justin. We were about all. We were the only ones that listened to him. Emily thought she knew it all. And the others were just like, we need to know this. Like, fucking daft. And the money that they put in, and they fired me because I seen this shit. They fired me because I seen this shit. She knows we're throwing money around. We're splashing money around. And then the money that they make goes back to the province. Where's the proof of that? What do we actually receive in the province because of that $200 million? How much do we actually see? How much do we actually benefit? These ride shares you put so much money in. How many of your employees take it versus... Right? A lot of money splashed around at ANBL. And then they've even got the union side. So, they've got whoever's doing it, but then they got to have the union members for the sake of the face. So then they're paying extra money, even if these brains don't give a fuck. They're just there to say, hey, I'm here for you. Hey, I'm here for you. Right? And you should have saw the boat ride we went out on. Great big fucking massive thing, and a bunch of us, again, drinks just given. I just given. Sandra and I are sitting back and she's shaking her head and she's like, the things I asked for the store and they're doing this. Like, she's just like, you know what I mean? And I'm getting it. I see it. I'm like, what the fuck kind of company is this? Right? But they think they're wonderful. 11 years and I did the Grand Bay closure. He extended the time to make it look like I did a lesser job than I actually did. Right? I put a lot into that company. And they're fucking assholes and the company should close because they're nothing but party animals.